Hey everybody, this is Sheets, and this is going to be the first short YouTube video. This is going to be a train wreck compared to how they're going to be in the future, but you have to start somewhere. So what we're going to do with the NHL slate, we're going to take a look at the projections and see who we think are going to be good plays. Then we're going to look at the stacks and see if who we think are going to be good plays. Then we're going to run them on SaberSim. We've already done that in the background and show you what we think the lineup should look like. And then we're going to run the Sims and see if the Sims justify who we think are going to be the good plays. You'll see what I'm talking about. You'll take a look at these projections, which are available on TrueDFS, and we're sorting these by Sheets value score. And that's basically a combination of fantasy points and points per dollar. And what we're looking for really easily are players that are on the same team that are rated near the top. And here you'll see all of the Edmonton: Draisaitl, Nurse, McDavid, Hyman, Skinner, all these Edmonton guys near the top. So I'm predicting that you're going to get all the Edmonton when you just run lineups. In addition to that, you have a little bit of Colorado here, including pretty decent one-off, Devin Toews. You also have a decent one-off from Dallas, Thomas Harley. But basically, if you're looking for who the good plays are, it's really going to be Edmonton. When you look at it in terms of the stacks, it looks very similar. You look at it in terms of just raw points, Colorado and Edmonton, you'll see, are pretty well tied. But then when you look at it in terms of value, Edmonton is definitely ahead, and then Dallas is actually second. And then when you look at it modified stack, which is my own combination of these two metrics, you have Colorado and Edmonton kind of standing out. So you would expect that, when you run lineups, you'll be getting mostly Edmonton in your stacks. And when we run them in SaberSim, yep, that's exactly what we get. When you run 58 lineups, I'm getting 100% Edmonton. Now, the thing to note, though, is that this is just the regular Saber score results. Now, this is designed to have upside, but it's going to be interesting to see what happens when you apply the Sims, which takes into account what we think the rest of the field is going to do. So we did that, and we ran a Sim against, again, the field of lineups that, SaberSim projects that people are going to play, which you'd imagine will be mostly Edmonton and or Colorado. And when we see what we get after running that, let's see. Like magic, all the Edmonton disappears. And you get 60% Washington, a team that we didn't even talk about as projecting particularly well. And that is the beauty of hockey. Hockey is so much less about projection than it is about getting leverage, very similar to baseball. And so as a result, today, if you want to know who the best plays are, you're going to want to play Edmonton. If you want to know who to play in these big GPPs, you want to consider Washington, or at least learning how the Sims work so that you can figure out, that delta between what the good plays are and what you might actually want to play. So again, this will be officially known as the train wreck, meaning the first attempt at a YouTube short, but we shall see.